Yes, people, happy new year first and foremost, and love for the love. We've done it. We've hit 100k. Big up the community. I asked you to do it before 2025 hit, and you did it before 2025 hit. I've now passed 100k, onwards and upwards. I don't know what the next target is. I'm not even thinking about the next target, people. I'm thinking about giving you guys and girls and everyone that supported along the way more content that you enjoy. I'm trying to deliver before I worry about the next target. I didn't even think 100k was possible, but here we are. Well over 100k now. I can say well over. It's 100.5. I know a couple scumbags will probably unsubscribe now to have a laugh about it, but I'm there. I'm over the line. That plaque should be already signed, sealed, delivered. They're just waiting on a stamp to send it over, and then you'll see that in the studio. Obviously, I'm not in the studio now. I'm at the G-Tech Community Stadium. My first away game of the season. My third game of the season. Pretty swift back-to-back games. 0-0. Everton won at Ipswich, but today goals and a bit of excitement. A bit of football on show, a bit of jeopardy, as always with Arsenal, especially nowadays. But listen, before we move, it's a new year, we're on 100k, but it's the same Proton, people. Same QR code on the screen, same link in the description. They're still sponsoring the match reactions, people. Go show Proton VPN some love. Available in over 110 countries, over 8,500 servers, so they'll never let you down, and it's the never miss a moment campaign. If you, like me, struggle at times to watch football that are at certain times, blackout and all of that, then just grab a VPN, people. I know a lot of people have a VPN, but if you need one, make sure you show Proton some love, people. The link is there in the description. The link is there pinned in the comment section, and the QR code is on the screen. Just sit back, scan the thing. It'll take you to the website, exclusive offer, sign up, love for the love, and we move, people. We move, and it's 3 points, and it's a big 3 points. I'm not going to lie to you. I was nervy about this one. I'm nervy about everyone, because we are in a position where any more drop points, I think it's over already, but there's still a bit of hope there, a bit of hope. I have watched Arsenal come back from 13 points behind Man United once upon a time. I have seen us fluff the league, being at top of the table for 200 and however many days. I've seen United fluff it, being 8 points up against City with 6 games to go. Now listen, they're all individual in isolation, mini miracles, you could call it. So that's what we're going to have to hope for this year. With Liverpool, they just keep on knocking them down. Anyone they play at this moment in time, scoring goals, and a great defensive record at the same time. I think they've conceded the same amount as us, 17 goals conceded apiece, if I'm not mistaken. But that's what we're up against. We just have to hope and pray that whatever happens over there works in our favour one of these game weeks. But we got a big one out of the way. And listen, it didn't start well. I'm not going to lie. Seeing Ranieri in the starting lineup, I was happy. I was like, yeah. I was surprised. I was thinking, whoa, but obviously with the Havertz news that he's ill, or I don't know what's going on with him. I guess it was, I won't say an easy choice, because Trossard was still there, and we've seen Trossard play centrally 8-10 before. So he brought Ranieri in. Happily surprised, not so happily surprised with Lewis Skelly not starting the game, but I expected Calafiori to come back in at some point. And listen, on Calafiori, the first 10 minutes or so, it was all Arsenal. All Arsenal. Brentford had nothing. They had a couple moments where they might have countered, but we defended it well. And then Odegaard slack pass, Brentford cut it out. Mbomo in space. Now the pass to Mbomo wasn't the greatest. It was actually kind of behind him, the other side of him. But Calafiori gives him all the space in the world. All of the space in the world to cut in on his favoured left foot. And from there, I know some people will look at Raya. I look at Raya as well. I've only seen the goal live once in person. I haven't seen a replay, nothing. But I have to look at Odegaard firstly for that pass, and Calafiori more importantly for that defending, because it was terrible. You don't allow a player of that quality in on his stronger foot. Give him a sight, a goal, because that also makes Raya's job more difficult. Is he going to go for the curler far post? Is he going near post? It's really hard to judge, and he went near post, he got the goal, and it silenced me, because I thought, right, we got into the game quite well. We're controlling things. Brentford at the G-Tech, it's not an easy place to come to. It's not an easy team to come up against. We've seen their home record. I know that's a couple losses back-to-back for them here, I believe. But before that, the best home record in the league. So a massive 3 points, because we had to get back into it, having been 1-0 down. With Saka not available, our attack blunt, as it's been under Mikel Arteta, when you consider Havertz also out, on top of the Saka injury. And listen, we come out of it with 3 points. First and foremost, Jesus, who's on a little run of form himself. I think that's 6 goals in 4 games. 6 goals in 4 games. You can't complain when the guy had 0 in about 25, not so long ago. So On that note, I think Partey done well. Good strike on the volley. He kept it on target, got over the ball. It was going in. It forced a quality save. And Jesus' reflexes, he done well to get the ball into the back of the net. And that's exactly what we needed at a crucial time as well. Because if we went into half-time down, yeah, it's not great. It's not a mountain to climb in the second half. But we got a goal back. And I'm going to say it's a goal we deserve. Because overall, we were the better team. I'm not saying we was creating an abundance of chances and you know, the goal was only a matter of time. It wasn't, but we deserved it overall in terms of coming here to a difficult stadium and being the better side and being unfortunate that that one moment of slack passing and slack defending from Odegaard and Calafiori combined cost us a goal, which often is the case when we're watching Arsenal. We wonder how it always happens where the team don't really have much, but they seem to get a goal or two out of it. Here we are today with another one. But 1-1 into half-time, reset, 45 minutes, get the job done, and the first 5, say no more. First 5, set-piece FC, people can do all of that, do what they need to do, but we needed something early on to kill the game off, especially here. I'm going to keep on saying it, it's not an easy stadium to go to. So we had a corner, got cleared. Risa probably should have got rid of it for a throw-in. He left it for another corner, and yeah, from the corner, I think it was Ranieri that took it. It was Ranieri that took it. I should know. I was recording it whilst he kicked it into to the corner flag. But yeah, he gets it in. A bit of pinball. Ends up with Marino, who's got a little knack of being in the right spaces. He done it against Liverpool a couple of times where he probably should have scored a couple. Ended up scoring 1, and he's a threat. Listen, with Marino, I think the first 20 of the first half, very poor. I was wondering, is this actually going to work for Mikel? But he picked it up in the second half of the first half and then rolled that into the second half. And he was one of our better players, in my opinion, especially in the midfield overall. And he got the goal. A very important goal. Set-piece FC, ole, 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 all of that stuff. I don't know how to chant goals. I'm not much of a chant person, people. But yeah, straight after that, another Ranieri crossed into the box, and it falls to Martinelli, who does exactly what we all want him to do in those situations. Take a touch and bang it. He took a touch, he banged it, 3-1, good night. That killed the game off. Nothing left on Brentford's side. And big up Martinelli, because that's a couple of goals for him now in a matter of weeks. And in Saka's absence, a lot of people are looking at him as potentially the one to help cover the voids. I think it's a tough ask. I think it's close to the 2nd of January and I haven't heard no release clauses been hit. Not too sure what's going on there. But, you know, hopefully you watch that January transfer video. If you haven't already, go over and watch that. But I'm expecting some release clauses to be hit in the next hours, next days. Hopefully no more than the next few weeks. Because, yeah, we need something in the attack. But Martinelli, good touch, great finish. 3-1 Arsenal. And after that, I did mention against Ipswich how we were playing the ball into the corner flag, and that doesn't really bode well for potential champions at home to a newly promoted side. This time out, at one of the hardest grounds so far this season to go to, we go 3-1 up, and we kept, you know, the finger on the pulse. We kept trying. There was a couple of moments with Raya kick over the top to Martinelli and a throw over the top to Martinelli where he was essentially in one-on-one situations, didn't even get backed up enough for the goalkeeper on the Brentford side. Was out quick on his toes, but it was nice to see us in a healthy lead, comfy, but still going for it. You know, Happy New Year, 1st of January. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. But now that January is upon us, now that this transfer window is open, we really need someone. And I say someone, we need a couple people. Brighton away next up on Saturday. Another tough one that we need to manoeuvre past, and then we got a nice stretch of home games, Carabao, Man United, amongst some Premier League fixtures too, including the North London derby. So 1 out of 9 fixtures in January out of the way, 3 points in the bag, 8 to go. Massive January on the pitch and a bigger January off the pitch. Arteta, Kroenke, Vinay, Chips, Lord Harris of Peckham, whoever's dealing with it in Edu's absence, deal with it proper. Because we've been waiting too long for this club to be back challenging, but finally getting over the line. Hit the like button, people. Thank you again for 100k. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. Share the video if you like the video. Love for the love as always, and show Proton VPN some love. QR code on the screen, link in the description, link in the comment section. We're out, people. See you next time. Peace.